Nah, I think so.
State
I
Farm
think.
Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. The Cowboys possessing the football as we rejoin the action in the first. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Yes, he did.
Here it's complete. They'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
So she ran the bookstore before Miss Kathy went in there.
Take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Wow.
False start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on 2nd down. Looking for his tight end on the corner, it's complete. And they have another first down as a tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 38-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way.
Okay.
Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 38. Reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. I think you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
So that'll back him up 5.
Check it.
Start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Letting one. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a gain of 34. That catch for his career is number 731, and that's the number that Calvin Johnson ended with when he stopped his career in 2016.
Yeah,
okay, Doc.
For him. So maybe now what we'll see
all right, Doc.
someone else continue to elevate their game and put this number well in his rearview mirror. I think 800, not out of line here.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
Oh, come on. I missed a tackle.
Into the end zone. Touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Bouncing back.
Bull crap, man.
Opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have. You absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the 2nd drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep, and this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. And now let's talk about Kenyon Drake. Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game, opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen. of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 2nd down now, it's Drake. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Yeah, the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. Murray now to throw. And able to find Kirk complete. And he's going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one out for a really good strike.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. That's complete to Moss out of the backfield. And this play
I want to go. Wrong pass. Coming across the middle right there where I saw him in the middle of the field.
7-7, our score.
Coming across the middle right here. That's where I was supposed to go. That's where I was supposed to go. Where I was trying to go.
7-7. The loss of 3 on that 1st down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. Play action. Now it's Murray. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 22-yard line.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I'm thinking the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
On 1st down, Drake. And they're getting down right about the 20. Devon Hamilton with the tackle.
And the midfield stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Drake. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Drake. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal from the 2, and they're going with a jumbo set offensively. They'll look to run with Moss. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Good job, baby. Good job. Tom Hobson, take that. Talking about whipping his ass.
Well, he decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
The kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
I don't know if he's
It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. 25-yard line. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
All right, y'all, we need turnover. Need us up.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
They'd love to just start back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before we get a good head of steam going.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Buying time to his left. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him.
Dak. No, Dak. No, Dak.
And defensively, they had an extra defensive back on the field, their nickel package, and it made a difference. All the receivers were blanketed, so he tried to run for it, but he came up just a bit short.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Now comes Kenyon Drake in the Arizona offense to take over. A good job in the passing game. Decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
And unable to get there.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find the hole.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Shotgun now from Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A 1st down and then some. Give him 29 yards. 1st and 10.
A good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 34. From the gun, it's Drake. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
getting open there was closed pretty quickly. And that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Murray off play action. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
I know for us it's fun, and it's not so much fun for the rookie receivers when we see them coming into the league and we're going to training camps. You see them working on getting 2 feet down instead of 1. But the best ones train in college trying to get 2 down instead of 1, so the transition's a little bit less. In this case, though, wasn't able to complete it anyway.
15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains.
Lots of play don't likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Running from the shotgun with Drake. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kenyon Drake, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. So simple math here in the 1st half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time and they've gotten the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. And that's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And now here's a deep shot that's complete.
Why didn't
to the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper.
I'm changed to the man behind him. Damn.
And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open. He has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great
Okay,
dream.
let's see what the problem
Wake up from, but for the defense,
safety ain't better cover on Myra, so we do that cover one. We gotta come out of cover one. Can't go no man right now.
It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Now Bush on the return. And now the middle across the 25 to the 27. At their own 27-yard line. And now let's talk about Kenyon Drake. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the second quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football. They've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an
and looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Chidobe with a pick. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where is he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right,
that was my fault. My freaking fault. Okay.
Ready to begin their next drive. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people after a while don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. Cooper again the target, and it'll bring up third down. And 10 yards to go. Prescott now. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And his kick here is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. For Cardinals, 21. Cowboys, 7. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Now comes Kenyon Drake in the Arizona offense to take over. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. And he takes us down deep on the Cowboys side of the field.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
Y'all take that. Take that, cowgirls.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. This is Drake. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. They'll run here with Moss. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Zach Moss with his second touchdown here in this first half. And
Good job, boys. Good job. Welcome to the channel, Hobson. You want to see the guys to dethrone the champs. I tried to write us off, and it's all good. It's all good.
The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now Dallas gets set to take the field. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes.
Let our light hope to see us fall. I want to see us fall.
And get your momentum really built up.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Prescott to throw it. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Prescott. Oh, the ball comes.
Fire! Good blitz, baby. Good blitz. Way to get at his ass. Damn right.
To stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Here's Tommy Townsend.
Okay.
As they're pulling away.
Okay.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Let's see if we can get a field goal range right quick.
There, 16 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again for the 41. They fake the handoff, now Murray. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. A final shot before half from Murray. Flushed out right. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As now we see
They hate on us, want to see us
Okay, Brandon,
fall.
thanks very much. Welcome everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll start over at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, where you see the final score there. 21-17, the final score. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they were winners in their ball game over the visiting Buffalo Bills. Dwayne Haskins, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. Finally, let's get you to Baltimore. Check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they were winners in that one as they take care of the visiting Denver Broncos. The final score, 19-7. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Cotton and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach. Thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first.
Oh, shit.
Get started.
He might kick him out.
Now Bush on the return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
So here are the Cardinals to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Drake, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And that is
How'd you drop that?
a lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. On play action, it's Murray rolling to his right. And
Oh, I'm taking my 4th and 4. I'm taking my 4th and 4.
He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
I like this effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of routing, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down. Is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They do go for it. It's Murray.
Just who dropped the ball?
Curious decision.
Oh my God.
Pan out, and Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. But being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
You gotta be fucking kidding me, man.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you.
dude gotta go, man. You gotta go.
To their team. We're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it.
Cutting your ass after this game. You best believe it, partner. You got to go.
See if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
See how they respond now.
Damn.
A first down throw for Prescott. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Looked like a pretty smart decision that time to keep the football out of quarterback.
It was because you saw how the runner got swarmed. So you got to pull the ball from his arms, keep it yourself, and get what you can. And the most underrated player on this play is the running back. Because even if he doesn't have the ball, he has to act like he does in order to attract the defense.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Elliott. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off inside the 10.
Good job, Fasano. You missed one against the Texans. You got it today, baby. You got it today, baby. You got it today, baby.
It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, winding that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Gonzalez to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
St. Gonzalez to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense back out onto the field. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6.
31.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They go Elliott again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
But these guys got to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Prescott. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. And Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
That'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And now let's talk about Kenyon Drake. We've seen him be good so far. He's hoping to continue that trend here in quarter number 3.
And typically when you see guys running it this well, they see the game in slow motion, don't they? They see the cuts happen. They see the blocks happen.
To find that open space. And he's had some good help up front to move.
All right, we can slow down now.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. He starts by handing this off to Drake. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football. Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Down. It's Drake, and a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Drake. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it's enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
They'll run on first down. Drake, it's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Right back to Drake. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
They're a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Play 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's going to have a Cardinals.
All right, take it to the fourth quarter.
Move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. Return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Drake. And they'll get him.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 17-yard line.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They stay on the ground with Drake. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
On 1st down, it's Drake. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't it?
Running, it's Drake. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run supported. I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading reactions and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
For the Cardinal field goal.
A 27-yard attempt.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game.
Cowboys 17.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
Possession of the football going back to the Cowboys. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. Prescott on 1st down. Over the middle, Amari Cooper, it's complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
And he's got Cooper on the out route. That's complete. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. 3 yards the gain there, second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackle. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Prescott yet again. Over the middle, it's complete. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defense. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. This is caught inside the 15.
Man.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense and you give them credit for going for it and having that kind of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball to the team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
Extra point attempt to come here. And the lead will be cut down to 14. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. And it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Christian Kirk and company heading back onto the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this?
Like you're going to Austin?
By himself, usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
At the 32-yard line.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
I remember we went over there to a Piccadilly's over there.
Before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
Oh, I don't know then.
Satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down,
Really?
he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter.
I say, really? A black guy only?
Like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Wow. So what kind of restaurant is it?
They'll run on first down. It's Drake.
Oh, I was saying not quarter view, huh?
First down as he's got
It's not quarter view, huh?
5-yard line. It carries like that.
Yeah.
That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
So They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he's going to be met at about the 43. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts.
Oh, wow.
We'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
It's not. Last middle road. Is it? It's called the catch.
To the 35 if they want to keep this drive going.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can Google something here in a few minutes.
On 3rd down, Drake. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Where your apartment is? On Gravia? You got Gravia, you got... That's Gravia where you at, huh?
As he should be able to
oh,
back deep here.
One side Gravia. Not Perdido, huh?
The win last week as his first one here's away. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
The expressway. Okay.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Here's a throw out line complete to running back right side. Not much. That's only a yard.
Not Broad Street, huh?
To go quickly, they need to get up and set.
That's Broad Street right there.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott, and it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 9 yards.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Byron Murphy, and they will score. It's a pick 6.
Oh, shoot.
And a Cardinals touchdown. And that one will pretty much...
And that's Calliope is the next big street when you come off the overpass.
Return for touchdown. Door closed.
It's an expressway.
Reinforced.
Gonzalez now to have the extra point.
Pontchartrain? You talking about Pontchartrain?
Touchdowns at 21 points. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Yeah, because I'm getting Loomis over on Padres. That's Padres Street. Right.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now.
Earhart, okay, Earhart, yeah, Earhart turns into Calliope. That's Earhart, that's Earhart. So you talking about Barrows?
They want executed. They need to do that and do it really well.
Okay.
There could be repercussions.
Yeah, Barrows is over on Carrollton, right off of Carrollton by the AutoZone, and Earhart.
Prescott looks to throw on first. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
No, it's not. It's a Save a Center. Yeah, Save a Lot. Save a Lot right there on Carrollton and Carrollton and Earhart. So it's over by the AutoZone on Earhart by the French Riviera right there. Yeah. Yeah, Barrow's Catfish. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he.
Looking left side and he's got a man. That's Ferguson. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
By rock and roll.
Oh, he got position on him and he pulls it in. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 14. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
Okay.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Yeah, they still are. They just expensive.
To the air again, Prescott.
They still are. They just expensive.
It's Cooper. Yeah, the Cowboys are looking at first and goal as he's tackled.
Yeah, the prices have went up on stuff.
Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're at OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. What they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
That'll do it for us, for Charles Davis and all our hard-working crew. I'm Brandon Gaughan. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good nationals. Yeah, right on Clement. Right. Okay. Okay, media question. It's been an up and down first half for your team. What do you expect in the second half of the season? Okay. Well, consistency has escaped this team, so we need to find that first off. That being said, I think we'll find it and get to the playoffs. Of course, I believe we're going to get to the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. We out.